Welcome to PhillipCapital Weekly Market Watch. I'm Samuel, investment analyst from Phillip Futures. For this week's episode of Market Watch, I'll be talking about the outlook of the US dollar, especially after its volatile streak last week. Do take note that the contents which I'll be sharing are solely for educational purpose only and do not constitute to any form of investment advice. The outline for today will be as follows. First, the major events which moved the US dollar last week, and second, the outlook for the USD. Finally, a technical analysis on some of the USD pairs. Last week, we saw the US dollar being relatively volatile. This is due to comments made by the US Treasury Secretary during the World Economic Forum at Davos. On Wednesday itself, he stated that the weaker US dollar was good for the US in terms of trade and not reflective of the US economy. This led to the US Sing dollar pair to edge downwards approximately 20 pips, and after the announcement, continue falling and ending the day around 95 pips lower. However, this was reversed after President Trump went to clarify his remarks. He was also clarified by the man himself and stated that the remarks were taken out of context. We feel that this incident may be noise, as our long-term view for the US dollar is still positive. This is due to, firstly, the potential increase in the demand for the US dollar. This is because more US companies are expected to repatriate their funds. The new US tax law allows US companies to bring back cash to the US at reduced rates for a limited time, with new rates being approximately at 8% as compared to the 35% in the past. This has prompted major corporations such as Apple to announce that their intention to return foreign earnings left in foreign banks as stockpiles back to the US. With funds inflow to the US, the demand for the US dollar is expected to increase. With that, the US dollar will strengthen. Second, the outlook for the US dollar is still strong due to data. Unemployment levels in the US are at a 17-year low of 4.1%. This is seen as on the graph above. Second, GDP is at 2009, and this is the third longest period so far. Lastly, PMI has shown positive readings over the past 16 months, suggesting that the US manufacturing sector, one of Trump's focus, is doing well, as seen from the graph above as well. Going forward, there will be a few events to look out for with regards to the US dollar. Firstly, will be Yellen's swan song during the FOMC meeting on tonight and tomorrow night itself. What Yellen says will be important because it may carry on the direction Powell needs to follow. Second will be the new Fed Chairman Powell as he takes over as the Fed Chairman after Yellen's term ends on 3rd February itself. Hence, if he were to be more hawkish than Yellen about commencing his term, it will spur the strength for the US dollar. This event will actually happen during the FOMC meeting in March itself, and investors may want to take note of that. For the USDJPY pair, we are bullish on it. On a technical perspective, based on the hourly chart, the current trend is turning bullish as prices are trading above the 20 EMA. A bullish engulfing reversal pattern also occurred, and this signifies that the trend is likely to have turned positive. Based on the pivot point analysis, prices are currently at the pivot level, and this signifies indecisiveness. Should prices break above this pivot level, there's a high probability that the trend is bullish. For the USD and SGD pair, the current trend is bullish as prices are trading above the 20 and 40 EMA line. A bullish crossover seems to be in the making, with the 20 EMA about to cross the 40 EMA. If it happens, it indicates a potential upward trends. Based on the Fibonacci retracement, it has retraced slightly from the 23.6% mark and may rise back to consolidate back at the 23.6% mark. To sum up, we are long-term bullish on the US dollar. This is due to cash repatriation plans by companies and strong US economic data. With this, we have come to the end of this week's Market Watch. For more information on how to get started in investing in indices futures or Forex, please feel free to approach any of the representatives from Phillip Futures. Please subscribe to us on PhillipCapital YouTube channel and Facebook, and stay tuned for more Market Watch videos. Thank you.